Bravo! Bravissimo! Is it too late to become an impactful Jasiri Scout? Hapana! Manze, on this video, I'll be talking about 5 tips of how to become an impactful Jasiri Scout. Kwa hivyo, ingia hapa ndani, tuwalk hii journey. Yeah! Welcome on the show. If you're new on this show, this is Scout.I Masaba show. What we do here, we offer mentorship through experiential learning. Experiences zetu, stories zetu, tunashare na nyinyi hapa nje, zinakuwa fiti, zinakufanya uweze kupiga craft yako vipoa, ikae fiti, ikubebe. So get the skills, get the knowledge, get the right attitude. Roll your sleeve. Let's continue the journey. Tip number 1 of becoming an impactful scout. Number 1, recognize the season we are living in. We are living in a season where we have a lot of moral degradation. We are living in a season where we have a lot of people committing suicides hapa na pale. We are living in a season yenye iko na mambo mengi, yenye mtu asipochagua morals zake zikuwe fiti, zikuwe poa, manze atapotea mahali. So understand the season we are living in, and at this time ndio napenda kushout out. Kuna watu fulani pale Nairobi wame come up na initiative inaitwa Scouts Healing Invisible Wounds. Wamekuwa wakifanya tu activities hapa na pale kwenye tuna advocate kuhusu mental health, so they understand the season we are living in. Shout out ya pili manze ni Panthera Jasiri Crew. Panthera Jasiri Crew wanatoka pale KU, wanapiga kazi fiti, wanahamasisha watu kutokana na masuala ya female genital mutilation. So manze, they recognize the season they have, they recognize the season they are living in. Na hata ukiangalia the book of Proverbs inaongelea kuhusu Proverbs chapter 10. Nawasomea tu, a sensible person gathers the crops when they are ready. It is a disgrace to sleep through the time of harvest. Yo, think about it manze. It's the time of harvest. This is the time where you as a scout unafaa kuingia pale uhamasishe watu kuhusu the current situations zenye zina happen hapa, na itakuwa fiti, itakuwa poa. Tip number 2, yo, skill up, because your action will judge your ambition. So you need to start to have the right skills. Manze, ukiwa na the right skills, hata kupiga hiyo craft itakuwa fiti. Utakuwa na the right channel ya kufuata. Utakuwa umepata permissions from the right leaders because you have the skills. Utakuwa umeji-equip na knowledge kwa sababu uko na skill zenye umeread kutokana na zile vitabu zenye ziko pale. Umeread the handbook ya Jasiri, umeread other reference materials, the Scout Leaders Handbook, because you are also going up to become a Scout leader. So the most important part, skill up. When you skill up, you will start the initiatives vipoa, na utakuwa an impactful rover to the society you are living in, to the small community you are living in, and that will make you create a better world. Tip number 3. Tip number 3 ni kali, imenifanya mpaka nisimame manze. Nimechoka kuketi chini, naweza anguka chini. Hiyo joke haijaweza. Sawa tu. Haya. Tip number 3, create more than you consume manze. This is where I ask you. Kuna watu wale wanapendanga kusema, what is Kenya Scouts Association doing for us? It's high time you start asking, what can I do for the association as an individual manze? Manze, create initiatives and package them well. Pahali pengi sisi youths huwa tunaanguka, au pahali pengi nyinyi youths. Mimi nishatoka hapo kwa youth. Kenya na recognize kama youth, but manze hapa kwa Kenya Scout, youth is from the age of 18 to 26. So mimi nishatoka hapo kwa youth. But at the end of the day, the main point ni ask yourself, what can I do for the association rather than what can the association do for moi? Manze, come up with initiatives, package those initiatives, create those initiatives, package them. After you have packaged them well, manze, bring them forth with the end in mind. Have the end in mind. Have confidence that your initiative is going to pick up and your initiative is going to grow. I started an initiative dubbed as Tusichome Shule Tubonge Tuelewane. It started with just a simple pic that I posted mentioning hiyo ni ile time yenye kulikuwa na stories za watoto wanachoma shule hapa nje, watoto wamechanganyikiwa hapa nje because of the current situations zenye zinaendelea, na hatuwezi wa blame, lakini result yenye wali result nayo manze ndio tunaweza blame. So we started an advocacy of starting ambassadors in school zenye zinaweza wasaidia hapa nje kuongea kuhusu mental health zao, wakwe fit, wakwe poa. When we created the initiatives, you saw it. We posted a lot of pics with regards to the message tusichome shule tuelewane. We took it further, speaking to the relevant authorities hapa na pale, the Ministry of Education, and they listened to us, and we are glad to report that some of the procedures that we recommended are being followed. Na hiyo ndio inatufanya to feel ya kwamba we have the right jurisdiction to come back here and tell you that create more than you consume. Tip number 4, connect with the right people. Audit your circle, because statistics have shown that you are an average of the people you spend time with. So if we have 6 drunkards, trust me, you'll be the 7th one. So connect with the right people. Manze, check out this show that I did here. 5 things every Jasiri Scout must do. I talked about connections. Have the right connections. Angalia watu wenye wanapiga craft yao inakaa fiti, inawabeba. Connect with them. Advice from them, manze, it will make your craft big and better and awesome. But hey, just before tip number 5, manze, before kuambia kwamba I'm at Kilifi Scout Center. Tuna film at Kilifi Scout Center. I'm in charge of Kilifi Scout Center. I work for Kenya Scouts Association. Manze, at Kilifi Scout Center, tuko na tents for hire, tuko na grounds for hire. So ukiwa pale barabara hivi na unatamani kuja kuona maji ya blue, manze, kuja Kilifi Scout Center on a budget. Itakuwa fiti, itakuwa poa. So tip number 5, have a smart strategy. When you have a smart strategy, you will achieve all this, manze. And by smart, I mean this. Just have the right strategy. You will achieve more when you have the right strategy. That is my last tip for today's show. Manze, kama imekubamba, usisahau kufanya ile kitu ya subscription. Itakuwa fiti, itakuwa poa, and ring the notification bell. Ndio anytime we post a new video, unakuwa mtu wa kwanza among the first few people to watch the video. So, shukran, adios, muchachos.